What's up, everybody? Welcome back to T Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. We are in the finals of the Saturday tournament, playing against a level 100 Weedle, which Weedle is our weakness to Wailord, and they are playing a grass and a colors deck. But we will see what happens. If we won the coin flip, we will be going first, and let's see what are we playing against. Could it be a best queen Vileplume deck? That's my best answer. Looks like we did Mulligan and a superior deck. Oh my goodness! Why? Help me! Alright. Alright, so we gotta beat a superior deck. Okay, alright, so we're gonna start with Wailord. This is gonna be really tough. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna press done. Okay, there's a spinner rack. Good, that's a good start for us. We don't want him to have anything else. I'll put that guy down. We'll use Fan Club, and with Fan Club, we'll search for 2 more Wailords, 1 and 2. Giratina doesn't matter. Lugia doesn't matter. We have to go YOLO Wailord, which is very unfortunate. We'll put down Wailord, we'll put down another Wailord, and we will pass our turn. Now the plan is to stall these spinner racks. My opponent probably plays like Super Scoop Ups, maybe Devolution Sprays. This is going to be very, very scary. There's a town map. Gunnerville. 2 Snivies are prized. Okay, that's good for us. There's a Grass Energy to deactive. And there's a string shot tail, so we are not paralyzed. Alright, so into our turn. Alright, there's a Skyla. I'm actually just going to Skyla for a Team Rocket's Handiwork. If it's in the deck, please let it be in the deck. Okay, it is in the deck, so we're going to grab Team Rocket's Handiwork. We are going to end our turn. Alright, so on my opponent's turn. Man, if last turn, if we had... Oh, we could have taken a knockout. I was going to say, we could maybe Lugia for the knockout last turn. But that can't happen. Because we had no way to pick up the Wailord, because it does have a 4 energy retreat cost. But another string shot and a Tails. I don't know if my opponent's playing like conservative or not, but there's an AZ. Oh man, no. If we had a Lugia, we could win right now. We can airball for the knockouts. Okay, so we're gonna Team Rocket's Handiwork. Heads and a tail. So we discard 2. There's an Gyarados and a Sycamore. We'll end our turn. Oh, it's my opponent's turn. Okay. And if we top deck like a Heavy Ball, get out Lugia, pressure the spin rack. Oh man, that'd be amazing. But let's see what happens. We will have to use Shauna next turn to shuffle our hand into the deck, draw 6 new cards. There's an Ultra Ball. Go and discard a Servine and a looks like a Super Scoop Up. Probably getting a Snivy. They do have 2 prized, which is great for us. I am not going to complain about that. Oh, a Shaman, even better, because Shaman is going to help my opponent draw cards, and is going to help us, he's going to help us out a lot. There's a Muscle Man going to the spin rack. Shaman sitting up for 3. I guess Impound could hit us for 100. So we see Shaman sitting up for 3, okay. We see a Trainer's Mill, look at top 4 cards of their deck. Can they find a Snivy, Servine, Superior? There's an Ultra Ball. There's a most likely you can get out a Snivy. I imagine that's what we'll see. I imagine we'll see a Snivy come down. So 37 cards left for my opponent. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard a, looks like a Superior and that guy. So Slashing Strike can do 80, 120. Coil. And then Slashing Strike will be a combination of a knockout, which is very, very scary. We see a Snivy coming down. We see a Grass Energy. And there's this end. Both players are going to shuffle their hand into deck and draw 6 whole new cards. Can my opponent find a Forest of Giant Plants is the question. They have 31 cards left. There's a Puzzle Time. Cassius, double Puzzle Time, which is great. There's a Trainer's Milk. Look at the top 4 cards of their deck. Looks like they're going to opt to get nothing. And will my opponent retreat this turn, or will we see another Super Scoop Up and a Tails? Alright, so that is their second Super Scoop Up, which is probably the only real way to retreat, I imagine. We see a Forest of Giant Plants coming down. Now, can my opponent evolve this turn or not is the real question. We'll find out. Nope, just a string shot coming down, just a Tails. Alright. So on our turn, we get an Enhanced Hammer, which is pretty much useless, but I have an option to play Double Puzzle Time, which I'm going to. And what I'm going to do with Double Puzzle Time, I'm going to play 2 copies, and I'm going to grab a Via Seeker. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess I'm going to grab Skyla and Team Rocket's Handiwork. And we're going to Skyla. And with the Skyla, we're going to grab a Lysandre. There it is. Alright, so grab a Lysandre, and we'll end our turn. And the reason I'm doing this is we can bring up the spin rack whenever we want to if my opponent does retreat it. They only have 3 cards in their hand. But this makes it where my opponent cannot take a knockout next turn with a knockout with an attack, because it will reset everything. There's an Ultra Ball, discarding another Snivy and a Forest of Giant Plant. It's going to get a Servine out. They must have a Sycamore in their hand, or an End or something. Look, Tails, I'm not paralyzed. And West, okay, there's a VS Seeker for an End. No, our Lysandre will go away, and that Puzzle Tigers are basically playing for nothing. No! Alright, how many VS Seekers is that, though? Is that their first VS Seeker? It is. Alright, so there's the Team Rocket Handiwork, Cassius, Bunnelby, which could be very useful. We just don't have, what is it? We don't have our Lysandre anymore, which is very upsetting to me. Well, we'll see what happens. My opponent can't. Okay, he's going to retreat into this guy. Does he have a superior or not is the question. If he does, we're in trouble. So he can use Coil. We have no response. Oh, just a Vine Whip. Oh, we're frozen. Alright, we're good. Alright, so on our turn. Sorry, we froze for a second. And we're still freezing. Alright, so we got a team. Oh, this is actually pretty good. We get Team Flare Grunt. Discard that grass. We can put down Rough Seas. We can use the Rough Seas. And we will end our turn. Let's use Trick Shovel. Yeah, sure. Why not? Usually you want to hold on to this, but we've already played our Puzzle Times, which is very unfortunate. We'll discard a Love Ball. Probably not that useful. We'll end our turn. On to my opponent's turn. We got a Team Rocket Handiwork. We can discard more cards. There's a Super Rod. Okay. So that's probably his only Super Rod. This will probably get back like 2 energies and a Superior. Oh, and there's a whole Superior line, which is very weird, because like you only need 1 Superior out, and you just keep using Coil, take a knockout. There's a Grass Energy. And will we see another Vine Whip? There's a VS Seeker for another End, which is kind of good because our hand was mediocre. So we're going to see an End. Both of us are going to get 6 new cards. Can we find a Lysandre or not? Please let me get a Lysandre. Alright, so there is a Superior, and he has a Grass Energy already attached to it. So we see Poison's Nest. We'll both be, we will only be poisoned. Alright, so we're poisoned. Let's see. We need to top deck a Lysandre. Please, Pokemon, let me get a Lysandre. Alright, so let's see. If he coils right now, which he should coil, because he can coil and then Slash and Strike for the knockout. There's a Forest of Giant Plants coming down, bumping our Rough Seas, as if things weren't already bad enough. There's a Coil, so he's going to hit us for 60, okay? Poison brings us up to 70, and a Slash and Strike will knock us out. On to our turn, we get a Cassius. Alright, so let's see. This Slash and Strike is going to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, times 2 is 280. Alright, so what to do? Alright, so we gotta think about this. How many Grass Energies has he played? He has played 2 Grass Energies, 1 on the active. Sycamore, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down Durant. I am going to AZ pick up this Wailord. We're gonna send in Durant, and we're just going to pass. Let's use Puzzle Time to try to rearrange top 3 cards of our deck. This is very unconventional. No, our next 3 cards are just dead cards. We're gonna get destroyed. Alright, so, let's grab a DCE, a Giratina, and a Enhanced Hammer. Alright. We're gonna put down Bunnelby, and we are going to end our turn. Alright, so next turn we're going to top deck a DCE. We can go for Burrow to discard 2 cards to bring them down to 17. They can't Quill for the knockout, because they'll do 100 damage. They can knock out the Bunnelby. I think they knock out a Wailord. We just gotta somehow survive a couple turns. We know our next card's gonna be DCE, Giratina, and Enhanced Hammer. So we have to survive somehow. Hopefully my opponent plays another N. That'd be great. Man, that N to get rid of our Lysandre. There's a Poison's Nest. The Poison's Nest does not matter. I don't know why my opponent's doing this. I guess they just want to waste time, which I'm okay with. Because my opponent, if they run out of time, we win. My opponent should just be coiling. There's an Andy. Yes, I'm actually A-okay with this because our hand is really, really bad, and we can bring up an Ariados to reset the coil effect. So let's see what happens. Okay. Snivy comes down, okay. Oh, man. There's okay, that guy comes down. Okay, we're not paralyzed. Doesn't matter. We can't attack regardless. There's that guy coming down. Okay, doesn't matter. We're going to see coil for the knockout. Alright. Okay, so what we could do is my opponent's probably going to grab a Sycamore. I imagine they're going to grab Sycamore, Muscle Band, okay. Oh, they only get one. Alright, so we're going to set up a Wailord. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a Seeker. Hard Charm, like it matters. Alright, so we're going to put down Rough Seas. I think I'm going to be a Seeker for a Team Flare. Going to discard that Grass Energy. That we'll see what happens. They did grab a Sycamore, so maybe they don't have anything. We'll discard that Grass Energy. My computer's freezing. Hold on, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, we're back yet? Nope. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Man, my computer's been freezing up a lot. I apologize for that. It's not even hot upstairs. Somebody said put a fan next to it. It's actually pretty cool up here. But we'll end our turn. It's going to come down to does my opponent have a Grass Energy or not. I apologize for that. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card. Man, we'll play it. Okay, there's a Poison's Nest coming down. Going to poison both of us. Or just us, because he's Grass. There's a Muscle Band to the active. And just a pass. Alright. So on to our turn, what do we get? Give me a Lysandre. Pokemon Fan Club. We'll play it. We gotta play some stuff to get stuff out of our deck. We'll grab Giratina and Lugia. Both these are great because they cannot be one-shotted. Wait, let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. My opponent can knock out both these Pokemon, but we do have a Hard Charm, which will save them. Alright, so we'll Hard Charm one of these guys. We'll Rough Seas to heal that poison. But my opponent can't knock us out now because my opponent hasn't used Cool, which is great. That saves us a couple turns. So 15 cards left for my opponent. Can they find a Grass Energy or not? They have 3 left. I mean, they have 3 in the discard pile. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can we beat this game or not? That is the question. Can we beat it? Okay, another poison. Alright. Alright. So on our turn, we will... Ooh, a DCE. So... Well, no, we're holding to DC right now. We need it for Bunnelby. So we're going to heal 20. We're going to end our turn. Oh, it's my opponent's turn. We could... No, if we send a Bunnelby, he just gets knocked out. We should have probably held onto the Hard Charm. What was I thinking? I was thinking we were going to be okay, but... We should have held onto the Hard Charm. Use double Bunnelby. We could discard 4 cards at least. Well, no. Slashing Strike would knock us out. Never mind. Sceptile EX comes down and a pass for my opponent once again. Alright, so things are looking kind of good for us. Not really, though. There's an AZ. We'll Rough Seas one more time to heal that 20 damage. We'll end our turn. Oh, it's my opponent's turn. They have 13 cards left. It's just going to be a matter of time before they find an energy, though. Alright, so there's a Grass Energy to the active. And... Alright. So they're going to hit us. It's not going to knock us out. We are going to stay alive. Because my opponent hasn't cooled. So there's a cool. Going to do 120 damage, okay? Alrighty, so on to our turn. Let's see, what do we get? We get a Xerosic, which is pretty much useless. Let's make sure we did the math right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus the Hard Charm will save us. So let's AZ, pick up this Wailord. Let's send it to Lugia. We could go for Air Ball, but we need to save our DCE. So we're in our turn. Almost my opponent's turn. And... Oh, whoa. Oh, man. What's going to actually hurt us is my opponent's going to use Poison's Nest. I don't think it's going to knock us out, though. We see a Megaphone. Oh, the Hard Charm's going to get discarded now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. But if he uses Slash and Strike this turn, he cannot knock us out the following turn, which is great. Alright, so I'm actually okay with this. I mean, I'm really not okay, because he's going to take a knockout. 160 plus the poison's 170. Alright. I guess we need to Xerosic that Muscle Band off. He's going to probably go this more. Imagine. Maybe he's sick for sure. Maybe Superior. Force of Giant Plant Sycamore. That's too... Okay, I guess he's not going to go with Sycamore. My computer's freezing again. I apologize for this. Are we good? We're good? I apologize for this, but it looks like he's not grabbing that. Alright, so we're going to send the Giratina. The Giratina can tank for a second. On to our turn. What do we get? We get a Pokemon Fan Club, which is useless, because we don't have anything in our deck. We're going to Xerosic. Discard that Muscle Band. And we're going to end our turn. On to my opponent's turn. They can't take a knockout this turn, because they did use Slashing Strike last turn, which is great. We just need to hit a Lysandre. Please give me a Lysandre Pokemon. There's 2 in our deck. Can we hit one or not? That's the question. 11 cards left for my opponents. It is not looking good for us. But man, we just gotta believe. We just gotta believe, and we probably won't achieve. My opponent has a billion cards in hand. There's a coil that is not going to knock us out. Can we find a Lysandre top deck, please, Pokemon? Give it to me, baby. Let's see, Lysandre top deck, and it's a hard charm. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Cassius the guy back into our deck. Oh, man, it's probably the end. I don't know how we're going to win now. We send a Bunnelby. We're going to DCE. We're going to Rototiller for 9-0. I don't... Oh, man, I know. I put the wrong card. No, I picked the wrong card. No. No, I meant to do... Okay, all right, we messed up. We messed up real bad. We messed up. Oh, man, we're going to VS6. Okay, we're free anyway. Oh, my goodness. Everything's going downhill right now. Computer's freezing. We're doing bad. We're losing the... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, man. We're going to grab VS Seeker. Come on, computer, make it, buddy. We'll grab VS Seeker. Sure. And we'll Rototiller. We'll Burrow. Sure. Alright, so, there's a Trader's will being discarded. Oh, it's my opponent's turn. Please let us top deck a Lysandre. Just give us a fighting chance, Pokemon. And I know it's not a lot to ask for, but can we hit one of those Lysandres in our deck? I know there's 2 in there. Oh, man. Alright, so we see a Grassy going on that guy, alright? Alright. I guess we can... Oh, man, everybody has a one-tree call. This is perfect. Okay, we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. But at least he's going to slash and strike here. For some reason, he's going to slash and strike, which is great. Because now we have 2 turns to draw cards. Because my opponent can't take a knockout next turn. Alright, so we're going to set up Wailord. Please give us a Lysandre. I just want a Lysandre. A Cassius. That's not what we needed. Oh, actually, we can Fan Club now. Alright, with Fan Club, we're going to grab a Giratina. Alright, we just need to hit one of these 2 Lysandres. We'll press done. We'll grab the Giratina. We'll put that down. We will end our turn. He cannot take a knockout next turn because he did not cool, which is great. So 8 cards left from my opponents. Alright, so maybe we have a chance. There's a Poison's Nest, okay. Going to hit us for 10 or Poison. I don't care about that. We can Cassius, pick the Wailord back into our deck. Our opponent cannot knock us out next turn because we will Hard Charm the active. Force the Giant Plants coming down. Don't care about that. The question is, does he have a Lysandre? If he has a Lysandre, then it's game over, and we can't do anything. But cool, we'll hit us for 80 plus the poison, 90. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna see what happens. There's a, okay, yep, 80 damage. Okay, poison hit us. Alright. On to our turn. What do we get? We get a VS Seeker. That's not what we needed. We need a Lysandre. No. Cassius, my good friend again. Yes, I love what's going on right now. Everything's just going. Alright, we're back. Sorry. I had to cut it off for a second, cut it back on to record the sounds. Alright, so we're to Cassius, put the Wailord back into our deck. We are going to put the Giratina into the active spot. We're going to Hard Charm it, and we will pass. Can we please hit a Lysandre? What we can do is VS Seeker for a Team Flare Grunt next turn to discard the Grass Energy. There's a Poison's Nest going to hit us for that poison damage. Okay. Does he have a Lysandre or not? That is the question. Oh my goodness, it's so close. 7 cards left for my opponent. How many VS Seekers has he played? 2. No Lysandre. 2 in. How many Grass Energies? 3 Grass Energies. 2 on the field. 5 total. He probably has a ton left. Oh my goodness. How are we going to do this? Does he have a Lysandre right now? He just poisoned his Nest us. What's he going to do? We're waiting. He is eating time right now. He is just waiting. Okay, there's a coil. Alright, that's going to do 80. Okay. Alright, poison. Okay. Alright, so on our turn. What we can do. Shauna, no, we don't need you, Shauna. We're going to Max Potion, heal the active. Alright, so let's see. He can hit Slash and Strike will do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He has no Muscle Band. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, we can either Shauna to try to get the Lysandre. So let's put down Wailord. He can already knock us out regardless. And let's go for Shauna. I think that's the play. Or... No, we have to go for Shauna. Yeah, let's go for Shauna. He can't knock us out next turn because he has no Muscle Band. Alright, so let's try again. There's a Wailord, and there's a Lysandre. We have the Lysandre. So we'll put down the Rough Seas. We will put down the Wailord. We'll pass on to our opponent's turn. Okay, we'll take 10 damage poison, but next turn we can Lysandre with the Ardos, reset the effect. The only problem is if he Slash and Strikes here, and then he cools for the following turn, that will knock us out. Oh my goodness. But if he cools... we can Cassius pick the Giratina into our deck, and then we can Lysandre the following turn to bring up an Ariados, and there's a Lysandre. No! Our opponent can bring up a Wailord, and he can use Slash and Strike for the knockout. They hit the, oh no! They hit the Lysandre before. 6 cards left for the game. Oh my goodness, there's 280 damage, gonna knock out the Wailord. Oh man, who plays superior? No, no, no. No. So, not gonna. Alright guys, I'm sorry my computer keep freezing. That was a very close game, but my computer just kept freezing. I don't know why. Every time I record, it keeps saying high encoding CPU usage. I'm going to try over this weekend to fix it, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully my computer comes in this weekend, and we don't have to worry about this anymore. But thanks for watching. I'm sorry that we did not win. Let's see what our winnings are. We just happen to play against that one deck we don't want to play. Like, we beat Greninja. We beat Greninja, which is one of our worst matchups. But there we go. We only get a trophy and 2 tournament tickets, unfortunately. But there you go. There is Saturday tournament. We did lose this period deck, but we almost had it. Our Lysandre just... Our Lysandre. Poor Lysandre. Alright, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I lost. Have a great Saturday. It looks like level 100 Weedle did defeat us. We must have been like a level 30 Pikachu or something. I don't know. But hopefully you have a great Saturday. I apologize for the freezings. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.